Hi everyone, my name is Ifedalapo and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much. I really need to say thank you to everyone who's reached out to me. I'm glad that I've been of help to a lot of people. I've been getting a lot of queries, a lot of questions around OSPAP, even up until accommodation queries. Guys, I'm so happy to be helping and I'm glad that I've been of help to you. I see all your comments on YouTube and on Instagram. Those have been privately messaging me on my DM. I'm glad I'm helping, guys. Thank you so much. The love is overwhelming. And yes, so today we've come again. It's been a while, and yes, I've not been posting regularly because I've only been posting things that are relevant, and I'm posting according to people's progression in the OSPAP application. So for now, this course hasn't resumed yet. I'm still getting queries about application, visa queries, sending documents to the GPHC and all that. And I'm glad that my video so far has helped you guys even up until now. Today, I just have to jump on this one because I am super excited, guys. I'm super excited. Finally, the exams were written in March. Yay! I am so glad because this wait has been a long time. I mean, my set was the last that wrote, and then after which Corona happened and people couldn't get on the register. At some point, they put them on the register as pro-reg, we call them. That is provisional registration. And then that means people were allowed to practice as pharmacists, even though they were not qualified yet. They had not written the final exams. So they put them on the register temporarily. They practice as pharmacists, but they were limited. Finally, in March, they were able to write their exams. It was an online exam, but they had to go to a center. Guys, April 28th, the big day finally came, and gosh, it reminded me of when my results was coming out. I couldn't sleep. It wasn't my exam, but gosh, I couldn't sleep because I had a lot of people that I also mentor, and I was looking out for them. Like, I had my hopes in them, and I'm so glad that my hopes in them did not go to waste. God came through. God came through for these guys, and they all passed their exams. I am so happy. 88.2%, guys. 88.2% was the pass rate. It's never happened before, and it was even an online exams. They had exams on 2 days, and the cutoff marks for the different days were different as well. But I'm so happy that finally it is all gone. Oh my gosh, it was such a stressful moment. People were literally planning for their exams, and before you knew it, Corona happened, and it was on and on and on. And they were put on the register temporarily, and they were not sure whether they were going to be pharmacists or not. And oh, there were questions around, what if I did not pass? That means you would just get off the register. So you that you were already a practicing pharmacist suddenly would not be able to practice. How could you? Oh gosh, that thinking, I don't know. I wasn't in their shoes, but I could just imagine if it happened to me. But I'm glad that finally is done and dusted. And for this video, the reason why I've made this video today is just to, point out a few tips to take away from this exam. So I was able to gather 3 tips from this exam that I was able to pick out. Was one, the practical experience. Guys, a practical experience in writing the GPHC exam is invaluable, honestly. I mean, like during the pre-reg, you write the exam a month towards the time that you're finishing for people that get in with the June cohort, June-July cohort. And then your result is coming out like literally when you're finishing. So you're like under stress, you have limited time to study and then pass the exams. But then this ones had to practice as pharmacists for a whole, from July last year up until March this year when they wrote the exams. So being a pharmacist, being the one in charge is different from when you're pre-reg and then you've got a tutor, you're limited, and then you get things like, oh, I'm just a pre-reg. And of course, you also have the attitude of, oh, I'm just a pre-reg. I'm not concerned. I'm just a pre-reg. I'm not the responsible pharmacist. But here, like, you're assuming the position of the responsible pharmacist is different from what we learn in school. I mean, like, forget all those books, all those things, all those theory. Now you're seeing it practical. So you see those things come to your real life. You're the one that is there answering the queries. These things help you to prepare a lot. I believe this is one of the things that help this current pre-regs, I mean now pharmacists, forgive me guys. Number two, the length of time that they had to prepare. The length of time that they had to prepare, guys. You cannot buy it in the market. During the pre-reg year, you've got like study time, study days, and everything. And like I said in the other points, you literally just have, you're still writing the exams while you're still on, and you're trying to tidy up your portfolio, your final signing off, your 59-week signing off and everything, your 52-week signing off and everything. And your head is everywhere. But these ones, they had to finish, then they had to, they had the decision to get on the register. Now, some people did not get on the register. They decided to take that time to study. And some people got on the register and they were practicing your pharmacist. You're not as stressed as before. You're not answerable to somebody. I mean, like, you still have a tutor because they have people to guide them and everything. But you're not under so much tension. So that length of time. So I believe that, GPHC might want to take a cue from this. Maybe give people more time to write the exam. Hey, who am I? I'm just here to guide you guys. So yeah, the time that you have to that you have to study for the exam again really, really matters. And I believe that this is what helps these guys as well. Then number three, peer group. I mean, having a group that you join, like a WhatsApp group, an Instagram group, Telegram group, very important. Join like maybe 2 groups so that you can compare, because the 2 groups will complement each other. If you join a group that they are not sharing resources, people are not willing to help you, ask questions and they don't answer, please leave that group and get on another group. Some of them you might have to pay to join them. I mean, I had to pay to join mine, but there are a lot of free groups. There are people now that are volunteering, that are helping and all that. And it is so helpful. Like, I'm still on some groups I was on when I was in my pre-reg. I just didn't leave. I just enjoy all the banters and the gist and the questions. And sometimes when I have time, I still answer the questions. Like when some calculations come, I'm like, yeah, because I love calculations. I had to take my time to study calculations in my time because I struggled with it at a bit. I thought it was a big deal, but then eventually I realized, oh my gosh, it's just a formula that you have to follow. Once you know the basics, any question that comes around, you'll be able to answer it. So I still stay on these groups just to, sometimes help when I can, but if not. So join groups that they can help, that they will share resources, and I would say again that another tip is to focus more on the areas that you feel that you're lagging behind. You don't have to stress yourself. You don't have to, overly stress on areas that you know that you're good in. So for example, when you do the mocks, I would say again, do as many mocks as possible, practice as much as possible. The time that these guys add is a lengthy time, so it helps them a lot as well. The amount of resources that you use, no amount of resources too much. I mean, during my exams, I was just taking from this one, that one, this one, that one, everything. People say it might confuse you, but do as many mocks as possible. And I would say that do these mocks first before you start studying, because the mocks will stimulate your brain and it will also help you realize the areas that you need to focus on. So do the mocks, do the practice questions. There are some that that yes, you can answer without blinking, and there are some that you need to go back and study. You know that yes, those areas you need to really, really read them. But then the other ones, it's not like you won't study them, but you don't have to really, really, delve on them. That is another thing. So mock exams, practice questions, pair group. You might not have the amount of time that these people had, but practice experience as well. So even if you're in a place whereby maybe you don't have a very supportive tutor, I would say try and find a friend that has a supportive tutor, or try and find a local pharmacy to you that you can go and volunteer once in a while. And if the pharmacist is willing for you to shadow them for a bit, just to get the experience, that would help you guys, because 88.2 is really a high pass rate. And I believe that you guys can do it. And again, July, another one is coming. Some people, the remaining people that did not pass this one, if it was their first time, they'll be resetting the July one. July guys are gonna write again, and I believe that they are gonna smash it, because they had the same length of time that these guys had, and I believe that they are gonna do well. They are gonna smash it absolutely. So guys, I mean, I would always come around when there's something really, really important to share. I know you guys have been reaching me in my DM, and that's why I didn't think to do any videos in the meantime because I've been answering questions. But I'm still gonna collect all the questions I've been getting, like regular questions about visa, immigration, jobs, pre-reg placements, Oriel, and we'll do another video again, and we'll go live at some point again, like the one we did at the beginning of the year. Guys, it's good to see you again. It's good to have you back. Thank you for the comments on YouTube, for the Instagram questions, the Instagram comments, the likes, the followership. I am so glad to be up here, and I'm glad that you guys are getting something tangible from here. Till I come your way again, I remain your Niger pharmacist in the UK. And please remember to like, subscribe, share with your friends. It's gonna help somebody. I mean, the amount of queries I respond to, and the amount of hopes I've had to restore on this page, it's amazing. And I believe that sharing with a friend and another friend and subscribing is gonna help a lot of people. And guys, together we will make it. Till I see you again, remain blessed and stay cool.